All right, hear me out. So I know that sunscreen is kind of just one of those things that if you live a really busy life, it's hard to apply or to remember to apply or to even want to apply it. I tend to work 50 or 60-hour weeks. I know this, but it is also one of those things that we know helps. I want to say it's the number one thing that helps protect us from aging skin. So I want to kind of talk about some of the tricks that I have picked up that have really helped in this pursuit of actually wearing sunscreen. Let's get into it. So first things first, you have to pick a sunscreen that you will wear every day, that you don't mind putting on, that you like the experience of, that you like the texture of, that you can wear with or without makeup, all of that. I have a few that I've been using a lot lately, but honestly, there's so many great sunscreens on the map that it doesn't really matter what you use. I mean, this one is great. This is the Neutrogena Invisible Daily Defense. This one is 60 SPF. It's fantastic. It's not my favorite ever, but it's a really good sunscreen. There's this one. This is only 30 SPF, which people recommend 50. But this is the NYX Blur Sunscreen. It's really affordable, works really well under makeup, is great in the summertime. I've also been using sorry, it's a little dirty, but the Hello Sunshine Invisible Hydrating Sunscreen Serum. It's 50 SPF. It's by IT Cosmetics. This one is not affordable. I really like it, and I'm debating on whether or not I want to repurchase it when it's out because I've probably used maybe like a third of the bottle. Regardless, you have to pick one that you like how it performs. So those are just three that I have liked how they've performed, but pick one that works for you, not one that everybody's recommending to you. Number two, reapplication, because you're supposed to reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours, which is a lot, especially if you're on the go. If you work 10-hour days like me or longer sometimes, it's hard to reapply your sunscreen. So there's a few things that I have learned work really well for me. The first one I have, and forgive me, I thought it was in my purse and I don't know where I put it because I looked in my purse, not there, but the Kahi Aqua Balm. This is not what it looks like. It just looks really similar to this. This is Kahi as well, but it's in the blue packaging. It's 50 SPF. This is the wrinkle balm, but the sunscreen itself is a matte texture. If I'm not applying makeup, or even sometimes if I am, just a little bit, I can kind of swipe this on my face throughout the day. Typically, I don't love it over makeup, but it is an option over makeup. I know people that swear by certain sunscreen sticks. I really, really like the Kahi one. However, I do feel that it doesn't swipe over makeup great. This is where my other option comes in, and I'm going to admit this, I do put this in my purse as well. The second option for on the go, and especially if you like wearing makeup like me, is a sunscreen spray. So this first one is the Pacifica. It's a setting spray. All of these are technically setting sprays / sunscreen. The Pacifica one, it's fairly affordable. It's 45 SPF, not the highest, but not the worst. It's matte. It's not my favorite, but it is. That's one option. I will say this Make It Last setting spray is only 30 SPF, so not nearly as high, and it's nowhere near as good as Milani's Make It Last setting spray, which is a little disappointing in my personal opinion, but it's decent. And if you're trying to just make sure that you're reapplying sunscreen throughout the day, this is a great affordable option. Last but not least, this one's my favorite. This one's over halfway empty, is the Super Spritz 50 SPF Face Mist. I really like this one. It's great for over makeup. It smells nice, like very summery, not super sunscreen, but a little bit. And it also is 50 SPF, which is higher than the other two. I really like this one. And so this is one that I will put in my bag. And if I need to reapply sunscreen throughout the day, especially if I'm wearing makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup, I will use like a balm that I can swipe on over my face. But if I am wearing makeup, something like this, I love it. So there you have it. 3 tips to keeping your sunscreen applied throughout the day. It's rough out there, and I figure these are what I have found has worked for me, and I want you guys to be able to wear your sunscreen and feel good about doing it. So I wanted to share these with you. Hopefully you liked this. If you did, please go ahead and drop a like down below. If you have other tips for making wearing sunscreen a little bit easier while you're on the go or while you've been busy, drop them in the comments below. Like and subscribe, or don't. Do what you want. Bye!